Cycle is my name. I know you're provoking a lot of questions and a lot of thought, but what we're missing is the essential point that filmmaking is an art. And you talked about whether there will be icons and consumers. And I think wherever there are great artists, there will be consumers. And you will never be able to get away from that.
I agree.
And I think we can try and get it down to corporatization, structuring, etc. But a great product of art will always be a great product.
I agree. But the question then is, can a 3-minute film not be art?
Anything that
can be art. So that art does not deny the new media. I can't sit here in all arrogance and say, because I make a 2-hour film, I'm a greater artist than the guy or the kid that's making a 3-minute video on YouTube. I mean, if 10 million people are watching it as art, it's a pop art.
I think Hussein painting is as watched by consumers all over the world, or a Picasso, as a 3-hour, 20-minute Lagan.
So both are art, and as is the 3-minute YouTube video.
And may they prosper. And I think that's what we can never get away from.
All right, thank you. I have to take something at the back. There's a lady at the back right in front of me. Yes, please. Thank you, Bobby. Thanks for standing up for us. Please, yes.
Thanks. This question is for you, Aamir. You've spoken so much about how you need to find the right people within the corporate structure to pick the right scripts to make. And as an avid lover of in the Indian film industry and the films that you make, I've seen and observed that you have this uncanny ability to pick the right scripts. There seems to be a very fine balance between commercial objective and the message that you send down. Tell us, I really want to know, how is it that you really go about picking a script?
Well, I really follow my gut. I have to say, when I'm listening to a script and I like to hear narrations, or when I'm reading a script, at that time I'm the audience. And if the script moves me, it excites me, and as an audience it entertains me, it fulfills me, then that is something that I want to be part of. So it really is something that I feel as an audience. So, for example, Tare Zameen Par. When I first heard the narration of Tare Zameen Par, I was just weeping through it, and which is pretty much, I hear the reaction of audiences when they see the film. So I was the audience when I was reading the script, and it touched me, and I wanted to, whatever I felt at the time, I wanted to share it with people. So for me, it's extremely intuitive, and I go with my gut, and I go with my instinct of what I like, and I hope that people will like it. And what I do is, having liked something, I invest a lot of time and attention in the detail of how it's made, so that it is, in fact, accessible to more and more people in the way it is made.
Okay. We have probably 2 more. Does anybody have questions about the real thing, about the next generation of entertainment? Any ideas on that? Anybody that? Yeah. Okay. Sir, and then I'll come to you, sir.
There's been quite a bit of talk about old media and new media. So what I wanted to really ask on this was, in the Indian scenario as well, you're talking about focusing on the Indian market with 500 million people with a mobile phone, a lot of youth with a mobile phone as well. Do you see a scenario where someone like yourself would actually start to say, I will start making for mobile screens, as opposed to making for cinema screens in the future as well?
Why not, actually? I think that I'm an entertainer who wants to entertain. I want people to be moved by what I'm saying, stories that I want to tell. Cinema is simply storytelling. It's like sitting around a campfire and telling you a story. So if the new medium is a mobile phone, and I can tell you a story which may just last 3 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever, could be an hour. So I think with new technologies coming in, with new windows coming in for creative people, I think yes, if the window is something that is one day reaches a point which is large enough for me to, and exciting enough to, where I can address a lot of people.
Which means, can you pay this price?
No, well, that will happen.
Just kidding. No. But
that will happen, I think, on its own. I think
making movies doesn't exclude making.
But I think Aamir's answered the question. If if a story can be told in 3 minutes, he's actually willing to, and that is what new media is about. Yes! One more. There was a gentleman that kept standing. Yes, sir. I'm sorry. No, sir. The one in the grey coat. Thank you.
Thank you. Vineet Chaudhary is my name. Entertainment next. It's my question is related to the business side of it. We've been talking of corporatization. I had even in the last year conclave a similar panel with Amitabh Jr. and Karan Johar and Meera Nair. I tried to correlate cricket with entertainment. They're both forms of art and they give entertainment. Not only last year, but even this year, just before the conclave, we've seen what business has done, the corporatization to cricket has done. Tendulkar being auctioned. And, okay, he's a mature player, but a young guy like Sharma, our great bowler.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I've been asked to tell you to ask the question.
Yes.
So
my question is, with corporatization in the film industry, do you foresee a similar thing of like the IPL cricket coming in the film world, that actors, directors, producers are being auctioned amongst the great big giants from the corporate
I'm going to take
world?
one question after you, but I'll answer that question pretty easily. IPL is becoming like what entertainment business is. So we are already like that. We auction ourselves constantly to the highest bidder, provided we like what we're doing. So IPL is trying to very hard follow what the entertainment industry, and that's what's happening. Anybody else? Yes. Anybody who's stand, mic is right. Please give him the mic. Okay, no, everybody stand up, please. Yeah, sorry, this is getting out of hand. Yeah.
I'm Kishore.
Yes, Kishore. I'll come back there on that table once, yes.
My question is to Shekhar. Since you've been asking about challenging and entertainment next, I was just thinking, with a lot of technology that is available, a consumer will be able to customize his film on the internet. Movies are from fantasy. Say, suppose a particular movie is done.
But why don't we drop the word movie? Let's say entertainment. Entertainment is anything. It's the emotional interface between what is going to be your delivery system technology. It's storytelling. Of course, you'll be able to customize it. You'll be able to. We will soon have characters that are built on animation, and that technology is already available. That it's already happening. And you give those characters out to people with their ability to turn that character into any story they want, and then they can take their stories and share it with each other. So you're going to take your characters, share them with each other. You go to school the next day, everybody has a different story told of the same character. So everybody's expressing and sharing. Expressing and sharing is the new internet, is the new entertainment diaspora. What we lack right now is the ability to completely share. Expressing, yes, we have. But yes, it's already happening. What you're saying is already happening. From that table, and then I'm going to ask you two gentlemen for your last words.
Hi everyone. First of all, thank you so much. It's a very engaging panel. My name is Kavita Kurana. I've come from Silicon Valley, and I wanted to talk about a very recent trend that we've noticed about Hollywood producers coming to Bollywood and co-producing really big movies. I mean, Sony's entry into Bollywood and producing Savari as one example. So my first question is, what are the emerging trends in Bollywood that is encouraging this entry? Is it just the money? Is it the increase in professionalism? Or is it something else?
That's the question?
And the second question...
I'm going to ask, sorry, go on, second question.
And the second question is, what are the challenges that we feel we're facing in Bollywood working with these Hollywood producers?
Okay, I'm going to give the first part of the question to you, because Ashok is actually here to do exactly the same. And he kind of has worked with the studio system, so you talk about why they're entering, and Aamir, why don't you say what the challenges are?
Let me deal with